So in this video we're going to be putting together the corner drawer unit by EBMA Hobby and Craft, and this is a unit that sits in the corner of the modular system, and it actually gives you, it really utilizes some good used up space. You've got the two main drawers, but inside you've got 4 hidden drawers. So it really does maximize as much space as possible. You can see there that one of the drawers has come out and one of the little secret drawers has come in. So it's a really good build. At the time of filming, this is one of the most complex ones that they have done. So it's probably a really good one to show you. And as always, we just need to download the instructions. Like so, and we can either follow that off screen, on screen, or we can print them off and follow them on paper. So this is the corner drawer unit. So this goes round corner so that you can, if you're placing units on the corner of your desk, this just fills in that little gap. This is a wonderful piece of kit, it really is. So apart from the actual product, you will need some PVA glue or wood glue. Please use the thick stuff, don't use the thin stuff, it really doesn't work so well with wood. And I personally use masking tape just to mark down certain corners, just to hold them until the glue sets. So you will also need a copy of the instructions, which is downloadable from their website. I always choose to print them out. But equally you can actually follow them from screen just as easily. So we have the parts, and you will see that they are, you won't see, there we go, you will see that they are laid out very tightly packed in this box. And this is one of the great things about EBMA. Their packaging is packed so tightly that there isn't much movement, and therefore when it's being shipped, it's less chance of damaging anything because there's nothing rattling around. But as always, on the top you get full photographic step-by-step instructions, are available from this website, and it tells you how to get the instructions. So if you haven't already got them, personally I'm downloading instructions and reading them just after I order them online, so I'm fully aware by the time they come. So as always, you've got this wonderful sturdy base. Look at the size of that, it's really thick and solid. And these pieces, they are thinner, but they're strong enough. Now beware, these items individually, they're not really that strong. The beauty of these products is the way that they all slot together. And once you get this piece on, and you get this piece on, and then all these others, it really does go solid. And it's a wonderful build. And of course it's a project all in itself. We're all projects people, so this is a project on its own. The next tip I would give you is lay out your parts for stage 1 and then put them to one side. Then lay out the parts you'll need for stage 2, and then so on and so forth. So you've got little clumps of items, and that way when you come to build it, you could just bring the parts in. Always do a dry fit. Sometimes you find the way these tabs are cut sometimes you can't get the bit in if it's in the wrong way. So you see this will go in fine, and we know when things attach to the base because they're bigger. But if you put them in the wrong place, you see that these tabs will go in. So be very careful, because sometimes you see this one will fit, so I would be tempted to start gluing that, and then you'll see at the end it doesn't match, and the reason it doesn't match is because it's the wrong piece in the wrong place. So I'm going to carry on building this. I shall see you later. So here we have the corner unit in what I'd call a real life situation. We have a drawer along here, and we have a regular drawer along here, and then obviously that creates the problem that you'd have all of this dead space at the back. Now you could bring these two together to make a sharp corner, but that would be a sharp corner. You may, if these move ever so slightly, you might have trouble with the drawers interfering, but what this corner unit does, it just utilizes that dead space by just adding a drawer that goes in diagonally, and of course that means that you get an extra long drawer, which is approximately 7 centimeters longer. But even then, when you do a corner unit, you then have this problem, and I will just lift the camera up, because the drawer goes along there, you then still have this dead space there. So all it does, it just uses, in fact I'll actually use this drawer to show you because I've got more interesting stuff in there. So here we have the regular drawer, which perhaps you could use for things that are longer than 22 centimeters but less than 29, and then if you have anything that goes with it that perhaps you don't use very often, so for example in this one I keep my spare blades for my knives, and that does two things. One, it means that I don't have to keep occasional items in a drawer that I can go in every day. So you see, these drawers have things in that I access every day, but for occasional use, I change my blades maybe once a week, once a fortnight. They're put in there nice and tidily. And of course the other thing is that if you have small children running around the house, it actually hides things up from them. So the small children may come along and they'll play with these drawers. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. To actually think to go into there and get one, and obviously you can see the potential danger of small children getting hold of these. These are actual surgical blades which I use for my craft work. I think that's a really nice, you can use many different words. It's a good safety feature, it's a good use of dead space, and it's just, you can store things away which are only used occasionally. So absolute top-notch product there. It's well made, it's well thought out, and it just utilizes so much space. So yeah, absolutely fantastic product. So this is going to be my last build of the units. There will be 2 more videos coming. Next week I'll be showing you how to install the magnets, and then the week after, I apologize, I said 2, I actually said 3. So next week will be magnets, how to attach those magnets, and let me just change the view so you can see me. So next week we'll be magnetizing these, because these do stick together so that they can hold together better. But then the following week what I'm going to look at doing is, these are only made of MDF. I say only MDF. MDF is a very strong product. The problem with that is that it's also waterproof, not waterproof, and that's because of the nature of the MDF. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at sealing them to just protect them a little bit more, and then in the following week maybe you want to customize them, so we'll look at painting them. So I hope you stick around for those videos, and I hope to catch you later. Take care, bye bye.